Okay, so today instead of doing another iPod tutorial, I thought I would show you some of my favorite iPod Touch accessories. The first one is the screen protector. And this pretty much saves you from getting scratches on your iPod Touch. And it can even prevent cracks if you're careful. Now, I still don't recommend if you use it to put it in your back pocket and sit on it. That's still not a good idea, but it will kind of keep it from fingernail scratches, and if you accidentally brush it up against your zipper or something, or if you put it in the pocket of your coat against something sharp, it will help protect the screen of your iPod. Now once you put it on, you can't even tell it's there. It's really, really, really thin. It has kind of a sticky back. It comes with a little cleaning cloth. Anytime you want to clean it, just take 2 fingers and kind of rub it across the top. It is washable, or so says the package anyway. I don't recommend using a lot of soap on it, but I do suggest, getting kind of a wet Kleenex and wiping off any sticky that you can't get off with the little cloth. That's that. The other thing that I like a lot is this gel silicone case for the iPod Touch. When it's by itself, I kind of feel like I'm going to drop it, or it's going to fall out of my hand, or something's going to happen to it that's bad. So I put it in this little green case. Now the green case is not indestructible. As you can see, there's a little belt clip here. It came with the belt clip. I don't use it because it's very flimsy. So that's that. Be careful when you're putting it in not to tear it. I usually put it in from the bottom. You can see the little home button right there. It's a little indent. And then I tuck in the corners one by one. Right like that. It helps you hold on to it a little better. I can put it in my pocket this way, front pocket, not back pocket, and it usually keeps it from getting damaged if you just lay it around. The other thing is the 3-in-1 charger, and this is great if you don't want to plug your iPod into the computer each time you want to charge it. I used to have to do that, but I had to make sure that iTunes did not pop up every time I plugged it into the computer. There's a little trick in iTunes that you can say, do not boot iTunes every time the iPod is plugged in. If you watch my other videos, you know how much I hate iTunes. So the 3-in-1 charger basically works like this. This wall unit goes into an outlet, or in my case, I put it into a surge strip because I never want there to be a storm when I'm charging it and for my iPod to be damaged. So I always plug this into a surge strip and not a wall outlet. Then there's this little attachment. It is a USB on one side and the iPod Touch adapter on the other, so you can plug this right into your computer if you want to. Now it's important, and it'll come with instructions on how to do this. You have to pull from both ends, and it'll click to different dimensions. And that's about the longest it goes. Then to recoil it again, you just pull on both ends and then release it. Okay? So you plug the USB end into the wall charger and pull from both ends to extend it and plug this into your iPod Touch. The little arrow goes up. Now there's 2 little push pins on the side. You want to push those out to release it. Don't just yank. And the other one is this handy little car charger. And you can put the USB end into the car charger, put it into the cigarette lighter, and then connect it as usual. So that's that. Now when I bought this, it was a kit. It was a 3-in-1 charger plus the screen protector plus the gel case. And it was cheap. It was like $7.99 plus shipping, I think. So a lot of things to kind of keep your iPod safe and protected, and it doesn't cost a lot. So that's that, and I will include the link to some of these things in the description of the video if you want to check them out. I'm going to do another video about the accessories, so that'll be part 2. Thanks for watching.